welcome to the King Boss. King Boss, good afternoon. Welcome to the Epic Drive.
Good afternoon, Epic Radio. Of course, good afternoon to you, me on DJ, you on Plaba Mates.
Plaba Mates, you always in Plaba.
Good afternoon to you, Freetown, Sierra Leone, Fidel, Lewina, Liberia, Guinea, Borderline, Gambia, online, Facebook. Good afternoon to you all, man. Good evening at your side and good morning at your side again, man. Your favorite rapper, King Boss, LA.
I know say you have done cool out there because maybe you will listen and be wait for the voice of LA. That's not the voice of LA. LA, the first two I want to start first. Let's say they release you on bail.
Yes. When they release you on bail, it's a very good thing.
All right. So what's in that name?
Yeah, because imagine you did it one day, so Monday die forgets a bail. Then
okay.
You did it a whole 2 weeks, then finally last saying at the time is for make you come out, which it was very unfair to me, because I believe when you go through the constitution, everything that the way it says, everybody entitled to a bail, you know what I mean, until they prove I'm guilty, or depend on the kind crimes
he commit,
and I don't go through so much based on LJ name.
Right.
Or because na LJ I make no. I don't want to suffer because of my name. If my name big, I for the enjoy because of my name.
Well, me last Saturday. Now we start the program. Me, you believe say na because of na LJ make you dey suffer. I believe say na because of you role the way you play. Like you always did it. For talk about things the way they happen. Right now the country maybe, or where you feel say they go wrong, things that we don't happen. Because recently you released a song Complain, and that song we get a lot of controversy. A lot of people like begin say, oh, why LA they talk about this? You talk about the killing Dre McKinney, all on thing, and they things that way they happen where if you say not for just entertain your fans, then maybe you want for preach message for letting them know say things then they go wrong where okay with and things then they will need for change, so maybe if you say maybe now that not the reason you want for talk about that.
Well, if not that not the reason, that means there's so many things that for continue for that happen to me.
Because you never stop.
Continue for the talk, and I believe say me on microphone or me on speaker, not to just for instance me motoka in the house, for able for plan for say alone for listen for the one who will not get the voice, and like I mentioned, but our song we try to highlight so many things that would happen that would affect everybody, even the one that we reach they affect them. And like wait till I just come up and so it's one of the things that we mention highly as far as the injustice system. Way then go to you say now for wait patients and for beer. Like you actually the beer, but they know they can do what they for make you stop for the beer. You understand? And you can imagine how many of we kind them they go through that day inside salon. Whether it be Freetown or whether it be at the province, the other day at the province, then you only can scare yourself. Because then nobody knows even check on themselves.
Because honestly, like when you talk so inside that song, I see the descendants of McKinney then still they crying and all get justice from waiting be happy in McKinney up to now, and you put on a song, So I don't know why if you see the one the way they upline more they suffer than we within the city.
Yes.
Why?
The reason why I mentioned McKinney because not we happen at McKinney. The reason why I mentioned Lunsar, the Tombo, other places the Belgium, all them places that are sold. And things that would happen. We all man don't see. Now, person one for talk and I can always talk say we celebrities we get some man where we say okay fine they like and then a level way their voice not that big yet. They get some people away their voice is so big to the point where they know they even use them voice for the right cause. And I done did the damage to all.
So, what do you think say make some artists they know they use them voice for the right cause? Because back in the days we people they talk about entertainment and politics. We see we don't know what really they happen. What do you think about entertainment and politics Nasalu right now? Because maybe now some of the reasons they make the voice of the voice the people that wait for speak for the ordinary people not agree for talk. So what do you think about that?
Well, I believe say. There is no artist, or even let's say that I use the word celebrity, because you can be a movie star, a footballer.
You get attention, you get following, yeah.
Yeah, we go say sign that document for say I will talk for the people in Sierra Leone. But again, if every time you want to do your business, and the people of Sierra Leone you can talk to back, then if you're able to talk for the people of Sierra Leone too when things they go wrong. And I think some of we are very selfish, some of we very stupid, Some of we still not exposed yet. Some of we still the cole. still hungry, still look at one, I call it one brown paper bag, we flopping with 10,000 loans, like a big deal. Some of we still a bet and promises them. You know, you will see somebody maybe they talk for, like just go direct, yeah? Let's say Daddy Sarge, yeah? Daddy Sarge, I mean, one of them man the way they sing for this country, where he sing, the least speaking self, they appreciate because of you understand what Daddy Sarge they can say. You understand what I mean? Then, nigga travel, a loss, yeah? Okay, fine, he gets another career. All of a sudden, he and Sandy can get problem per land. Yeah? Now this man, don't see all what's they put at Sierra Leone. All the killing, all the flooding, nothing, no message, they send to Sierra Leone. To Sierra Leoneans, fans them. Or even colleagues themselves, compatriots them. But when Sandy get land issue, when your personal problem, and one the entire industry for Tinabianam, for paper for fed for land, we will never know if the land paper the one the way you fed for so if na you. You understand? So then we see the support where the industry give. Take to the point where they might even pull song against the government, pull song against Sandy. And two months later, we can see that they decide to talk, say, get for work with the government of the day. So now spot where they go past, so they go past so for all of a sudden, now you be to talk about the government, see where they tell them can. So basically, you just go set all your colleagues up, left them, to go under the boss, then you come out say, go work with the government of the day. You understand? So to me, everybody gets your own personal steps that we can take to matters like this. My own LJ, I'm your own angle in this. I can go all angle. Yeah? I talk about things the way everybody they see. Not only question I may get mind though, but I talk about things the way everybody they see and ignore for talk about. I they talk about things the way people they know they talk about it, they left farm and make like say this not even exist. You understand? Now, we get artists and to who they fight to self. Yeah? Artists that actually left Fuka online and talk about them company artists, throw shades, or make like say they are the ones that are doing the right and the better things in life. But at the same time, they see the kind of things that happen back at the same country back. These are our fans. Then people also that they kill so, whether they bully, whether they pull them at the houses, them stone them, beat them, burn their house, some man they even kill them. No fans in this. You look at every political party supporter. It got to be a Black Leo fan or a FM fan, or a Keman fan or Emerson fan, or Arsenal fan or Manchester fan. You belong somewhere, but one of the artists why they mention so. So if we ignore such things like this, what makes you role model them? Waiting for so don't write boku on Facebook. Or you pull music, the while people go stop. All the back with the cry say they know they support salon music. Know they support what they put out there. How go make money, how go make sure. But we know they talk for the people they need it. When SARS with the gun in Nigeria, when they kill people recklessly, the same artists in Nigeria, when they get the power, when they get the voice, when the same people in the country, when they buy the city, they go and show them. The artists back this side say, no team, they don't turn they do good, when they come out for we. Who say, no, put all we gold chain, them with diamond chain, they will watch, they all put on aside. Wear that dirty clip, all kind of tickets under, you know, that Salo can show us, who say, we can snap for now. Who see alone music shall we mind do and sing alone? Who see alone a movie star we mind do? Who see alone football we mind do? Yeah? But I bet you right now, if they talk say the government of the day, then I want corner and I so they organize something. We show man go can do it in best song and in best coat and tie and in best perfume for can show off the. But you know they go talk for the people and the people and they can show. That 10,000 also not stadium. And then people need the campaign for can watch you. Now then you get that back. Now they get that back. Then after you don't get that, you sit down back there, you will tell you the puff pass, take picture, wait for the comments and likes. Then you ignore the same people in back. So it's painful, hacky. I don't know what's in there stand for. I don't know what's in there look at themselves as. If then I would model them, or then I man them. Maybe they say can't maybe I think that's the right word for them. They say that man them. But if you're a role model, we want for me to say yes, I want for leave a back. I want for me to say yes, why I die to man, and this is for remember me for. You understand? I think it's about time. The president of this country, one gonna change alone. Not possible. I don't care who's good way good. I know Alex say hey cheap you grab today. Each alone 100 million. One man they must show they go back. We know enough for ourselves. So if we not help, and come as one and touch things, stretch your hands on some certain issues if certain celebrities in this country not seen her before, the one day they do bad, not they forget.
All right. Kimbos, one go they listen to you, go ask one question, say, for example, you be the sing before this government come. I remember the Mr. President song where you do, you know, you know, you say, you say a little go to the NTR like the attack on all NTR, but now when you sing back against things that when they go right, I remember the past regime, you sing the Mr. President. I play them songs and their promoter where I believe say now anti-government songs, them songs that we you know for direct the government who side in the go things that we know right now the country. So we not see say you know you be to get all them problem here. So maybe sometimes one go say now because you not be this alone. Or why now when you begin sing back about things them where they go wrong in the country and you get all the attack here, which make you feel say then things are happening.
I think in Sierra Leone the system not designed for make everybody with the work get somebody with the work over them. In Sierra Leone, America, even the Chief Justice, they get somebody with the watch away mistake. They question them. The president, they impeach her. They stop her certain things and you know they do. I know they do. In Sierra Leone, why shouldn't they be part of the cabinet? From number one, take on to the last person where they appoint. When the government they pay them, nobody able for talk over invoice. So for come to what you say, those days, law says until the president will be the ruling in the been finding himself in a situation wherein he believe in la access guy or then guys out there can sing, where they highlight things in a country where they go wrong. La bring them to life, let them see. La bring something, la make changes. There were changes that will be to happen. To the point where it was very encouraging to us, musicians. You know what I mean? We they go, we go sit down, and then come on, the first president will take me and cow. Early morning, he call up when I come office to me. The times when things were very, very tense. Yes, he playing game, he bring we together, he playing politics for back. He say nobody not for good phone inside. The next minute you know what the command I don't know, picture all over the country. But he achieve. Say Black Leo fans, IFM fans, I can bring one or two people in together, all snap will snap. What's up inside the office now? We no know. If you be ever do one for we, now we no know. If you not be ever do one back, now we no know. But there was a time when people were impressed, like wow. You understand? This government, when you talk anything where they feel like say it's against them, they feel like say, oh, this it's personal. You're exposing us. No, I'm not exposing you. I'm not attacking you on a personal base. I they highlight things into you for you understand. Say if you actually do them things there so. You stand chance for rule again. Correction. Possibly fail 7, you go back for correction. Yeah? I'm not saying you don't fail. But what's in the majority they complain about? Now we one of the artists that will get the majority fans, now we say they sing about. We move around, we hear complaints, we move around, we see people in struggle, we see so many things in. So me feel say if any musician now or a celebrity, even including you CPO, you can grab one money you post like Facebook. Oh man, I wake up in the morning, I see two picking them, now they go to school and sit down they play combo. Maybe that one whole area there, everybody will say, okay, let's go fix that problem there. Instead of, let's go all CPO, we talk the talk, we go lock her up. No, you're making CPO more stronger and powerful. You're making CPO to understand how much he is powerful. You let the fans of CPO forget more ready for such acts that would take place. Things are for change. We live in a modern world civilization day. Anything, every promises of any campaign, if you apply them, especially you first time, that's the only way you stand a chance to rule again. And you do them back for the second time, the most powerful way, you give the next man that you party the highest level of chance for can continue back the ruling again under your party. But we leaders are not free to say, not to them bad, and the people around them. You know, in Africa, especially Sierra Leone to be specific, we were at the big one. For example, I happened to me LG. I was to also now one lounge at the Panchil. All my party the effect for can tell me the most crazy thing because I feel like saying that way for impress me for that no say this nine like me. This nine real to me. That man no sense. So I want to say you say because they the last year they talk you back. You understand? So it takes you the LG to be able for process no. Not what you tell me for do now, which I want for do, which is good for we all now for do, not which is good for you.